Abuse is a product of the absence of value. Wherever you don't have value, you will have abuse. So let me give you an example. A man married a young woman, and this woman is a purpose-driven being. She has so much she wants to do, and he has so much he wants to do, and both of them are able to allow their purposes to flow into one another. The man finds that this woman is a treasure. He will value her. He will value her. Just like the Bible talked about the virtuous woman whose husband is praised and recognized and respected at the city gate, that man valued that woman. He will value what is important to us. We value what makes us grow. We value what gives us progress. Anything that brings you down, you devalue it. That's why when a woman brings honor to her husband, bring lifting to her husband, that woman becomes the star of that man. The man prays for him, her. The man lives his life as if his life is cut out for her alone. Let me give you an example, another example. You got into your kitchen and there are two knives. One is sharpened, the other one is not sharpened. Which would you use? You will use the one that is sharpened. Oftentimes in the kitchen, you find that knife that is not properly sharpened, you abuse it. You use it for other things other than what it's meant because it's not sharpened. You just create a purpose and activity for that particular knife because that knife is not sharpened, is not purposeful. That's what marriage becomes. When a woman gets into marriage without a purpose, and when a man gets into marriage without a purpose, that marriage would end up being toxic. Because frustration will come, depression will come. A man without purpose, a man that is not chasing anything, a woman that is not chasing anything will be frustrated. And so, you find this woman or this man deriving joy from watching movies, visiting friends, going for birthday parties, and doing all other things. Actually, the source of joy should be based on purpose. Purpose is the only thing that can give true joy, true peace. But when there is no purpose, you find the house is full of strife, fighting. I'm not saying that when you have purpose it's all rosy. No. Life always will have challenges, will have a storm. But the point I'm making that two persons who are grounded in purpose always will devise a way to go through the challenges. In fact, the challenges announce their purpose, announce who they are, announce the calling that God has put on their life. I have looked at marriage and I have looked at it and I've just simply said that marriage is a calling. Because for some people, marriage is just a means of procreation or a channel to avoid immorality. But that's not what marriage is. Marriage is two persons with an ordination of God on their life to fulfill a mission on earth, and they come together under God's grace, under a covenant between themselves to align together so they can achieve that purpose. A man chooses a wife because he discovers a calling of God upon his life, and so he picks that lady because he sees that lady can help him achieve that purpose that God, that assignment that God has placed on his shoulder. And so when he does that, you find both of them work together to achieve it. There is peace in the home. There is joy within their souls. There is health because, purpose gives health. Purpose enhances health. Enhances when you are mentally active, emotionally active, physically active, doing something, writing a book like I do, traveling to speak, doing something that keeps your system working. You will live longer because the more active you become, the more healthier. I'm not a medical doctor, but you can ask medical doctors, they will expound this fact to you.